Sorry. You know, I don't have a sense of space.
Maybe bought 3 packs. Yeah, I didn't bother him, so it's like I put it in my pocket, and then I'll forget. I'm like, oh, I got $15. Like, there's not my money.
35. How do you know?
Oh, what I slipped.
Everybody else does. Yeah.
Why do you say that? Remember, when I steal, I tell you. You just add to the tab.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'll be able to put my tab on though.
Yeah. How's it going today? Pretty good. Let me know if you have any questions about anything.
What's the box of that?
I believe it's 195.
Okay, how about the obsidian?
Obsidian. I don't remember that one. Give me 1 second. Eric, do you remember how much the Obsidian Flames booster box is? This one's 2.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
The one we've been trying to chase, I know. Well, it's expensive. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just traded a bunch of my Pokemon stuff in just 2 booths, and so I was like, I should have brought more of my sealed stuff because I'm more of a sealed collector.
Yeah. We would definitely do some trades if
there's
anything you needed. But that's been a pretty good weekend. Picked up a lot of singles and stuff.
Yeah, how was yesterday? I was gonna come, but
in the beginning of the day it was really good, and then obviously towards the end it got really slow. But
yeah,
that's like people are burnt out from trading all day.
right.
So
I came last time. Was it November? I think they did it, or September.
Yeah.
Here, and I wasn't this many people.
Really?
Yeah, I like brought. I brought not too much because I didn't know if you could trade sealed for product, like because I know most people like cards, and so I didn't bring too much. And then this time I was like, I'm bringing a whole tote full and stuff.
Yeah, usually there's always at least some things or some people that trade for product.
Yeah,
it just depends on what the trade-in value is or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Gotta find the right people.
Yeah, there's been. I've looked at quite a few booths, and I'm like, well, I should probably not spend all my money here. So.
Yeah, I know. Like, part of me is very tempted on the Evolving Skies.
Yeah, that's.
But I think that's like right now, like what, 1,200, 1,100.
I think our asking price on that's 15.
15. Okay.
There's
yeah,
another.
It's been like.
Yeah, it's been going up and down. There's another booth that has one of these, but it's cut on the side, and they want 14.
Really? With the cut?
Yeah, with the cut. So I was like, well.
Your guys is sealed,
yeah.
so yeah, definitely 15 is more than fair.
So I was like, well, how do you trust that?
People, yeah. It's definitely harder.
At that point, you just open it and just sell the packs individually, right?
Honestly, yeah.
So
20, it's like 25.
20, I think 25, or I think it's moving up. So it could, I don't know, by the end of next month, it could be a $30 pack.
Yeah.
Just everybody's buying it up because everybody wants to rip them.
Yeah, especially because of Prismatic now too.
Prismatic was actually horrible. We opened, I think, like 400 or 500 packs a couple weeks ago at the store.
Yeah.
And we pulled one Espeon. Or not Espeon. Yeah, it was one. We pulled one Espeon. And I was like, how is...
Yeah,
I think out of 400 packs, you only got one? Like, what is the Pokemon Company doing?
Yeah. I actually was able to snag a binder collection, a 5-pack.
Yeah.
The second pack pulled got the Sylveon Master Ball, and I was like, it's like 150.
Yeah, holy shit.
So happy, and I'm thinking about sending it to
Yeah,
grade. Like centering showed like really good, and then no really white spots.
Yeah, I definitely would.
And then 4th pack, so pulled the Sylveon SIR, the $700 one.
All right, you should be done.
I was like,
this
binder collection served me. It was the one I could comp, like, because it goes so fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm good, you know. Like, and then I'm thinking about sending them both to grade. They're my most the Sylveon's my most expensive card I've ever pulled. So.
Yeah, you definitely should. Whenever we get that stuff, the first thing we look at is the centering good and is it worth grading?
Yeah, for sure.
because like if people can't pull them, I mean the prices are not going to go down.
Yeah.
If anything, they're going to get worse.
They say like in like March they're going to reprint them and make the pull rates easier.
That's what they say, but every time Pokemon announces a reprint, the reprint doesn't really exist.
It feels like it's worse.
Because like.
So no 151 did that.
Well, yeah. Well, in previous sets, we were told that there's a reprint coming, and then when distribution sends it out, it's like they send a case, like that. You call that a reprint?
Right.
It doesn't. It's not affecting the market at all, and it's not available because one person will come in with their friend and buy the entire all of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
Do you have? So I see you have the Giratina. Do you have the Arceus one?
If we had it, it'd be here.
Because my Crown Zenith was the first set that got me back into it. Because when I was a kid, it was the base set and all that. And so I at the time didn't really know much about Pokemon. And in one ETB, I pulled 3 out of the 4: the Giratina,
That's unreal.
and the Dialga. At that time, I didn't know. My friend was freaking out, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I just got lucky." But then since then, any Crown Zenith that's open, can't pull any of them. Can't get the Arceus, and I'm like, I just want that complete set because on Etsy I saw some artists made like a frame with the full art of those 4 cards, and they put slots like that you could put the 4 cards in.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm like, I really want that because like Pokemon and stuff is more art for me, and I like displaying it.
Oh, you should get the frame, put the other 3 in there, and then just wait for that until you get it.
That's what I'm thinking. But like I've just been looking for that Arceus. Can't pull it, so I'm like, it's probably
I'm surprised
easier.
nobody else here has it.
No, there's one buy, sell, and trade. Those guys, Tim Collections, they have a 2 graded ones. So like I'm like, I don't really want the graded.
You got to crack
9
it.
and 10, and I'm like, I don't truly care about the grading of those because I'm not going to put it in that frame. So I just want the card.
Can you just watch over there? I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
But yeah. I'll stop by.
I don't know. We get that card in fairly often, so like you shouldn't worry about it too much. It's not like it's out of print. They actually they keep reprinting that set. So
yeah, exactly. Do you guys have a card? Card
yeah.
Definitely like the crowd and stuff.
We also have a website we're working on creating the URLs in the back.
Nice.
So you can always email. Otherwise, you can just check the website. It may pop up on there.
Right. Looks like you guys also do like One Piece stuff.
We do every TCG basically.
Every TCG, yeah. You guys do the sports stuff?
Sports?
Not really.
We wish.
Okay.
We can't get allocation, so it's just bad.
So you have to like for each type of TCG when you have your own store? Or does
we just do every TCG because like our customer base opens pretty much everything.
Oh, okay.
We really like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic because obviously those are the big 3. But then we have a pretty decent crowd for like Weiss, which is like where all these signed cards come from.
Okay. Where do you guys get these displays, like these angles?
So we got these off of Kickstarter.
Okay.
I think we had to buy like 3,000 of them. It was pretty expensive.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, they look awesome, right?
I like the way it's organized compared to just laying it flat.
Yeah.
Stuff. I feel like you get more cards too.
Yeah, and they're adjustable, so you can kind of like when we go to like Yu-Gi-Oh card shows, because we do a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh too.
Okay.
Like you can literally cut the card all up to like where the name is, so people can see that you have that physical card. Compared to we don't have a ton of stuff at this show, so like we adjusted them so they show the card art. Plus, Pokemon card art's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh people don't care. They're like, well, can I put it on my deck and play with it?
Yeah, they're more for playing rather than collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some Yu-Gi-Oh people. And, definitely same type of attitude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything exactly that I want, but might stop by later.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be here. We also have a bunch of Pokemon binders too, if you want to look at those.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah. Have a good one.
I don't know. I guess like
Is it $100 for EV around?
Eevee. I'm surprised they're not labeled. Give me a second here. I don't know why I didn't tag him. Tom, you remember how much this EV was?
It's 115.